Once upon a time, in a small village in India, there were two sisters. One was called One Hair because she had one hair, and the other sister was called Two Hair because she had two hairs. Now, Two Hairs was very proud of herself, so she always used to make fun of One Hair. Look at you! You have only one hair. You are so ugly. Look at me. I am so beautiful. Even One Hair's mother did not like her. She used to look at Two Hair and say, "Oh, Two Hair, you are so pretty. You are so beautiful." One Hair was very, very upset. She said, "Nobody likes me. I don't want to be in this place anymore. I am going away." So one day, in the middle of the night, she decides to leave home. She walks and walks and walks, as far as her little legs would carry her. Suddenly, she hears a sound. What? So One Hair looks around. Somebody is in hell. Somebody needs help. Somebody is in danger. So she runs and she sees a henna plant. It was stiff and dry with thirst. So One Hair looked at the henna plant and said, "Oh my poor thing, you are so dry. Let me get you some water." So she runs and takes some water and gives it to the henna plant. The plant blossoms and blooms, and now it is fresh. It says, "Thank you, One Hair. Thank you." So One Hair continues on her journey. She walks further and further away. She goes on and on and on. Suddenly, she hears another sound. "Maa! Maa! I am hungry! Maa!" One Hair realizes again there's somebody who needs her help. So she goes running and she sees the cow with its neck in a tight noose. So she frees it up and then she says, "Wait, I'll get you some grass." So she runs and plucks some grass and collects some leaves and takes it to the cow. The cow eats happily. Mwah, mwah. And it says, "Thank you, One Hair. Thank you." Now One Hair continues on her journey. She walks further and further away. By now she's tired. She's a small child after all. And she looks in the far distance. She can see a hut. So she goes to the hut, and there she sees an old woman. The old woman says, "Welcome, One Hair. Welcome. I can see that you're very tired. Come, have a bath, and I'll give you some food." One Hair is a little frightened, but she's very hungry and thirsty and tired. So she decides to take up the offer. She goes and sits on the chair. And the old woman brings a bowl of oil and henna paste for her to have a wash. Now, One Hair had only one hair. So she took a drop of the hair oil and applied it on her hair. And she took a little of the henna paste and she had a nice bath. She took a towel and she wiped her hair. And as she wiped her hair and she removed the towel, wow, she had lot of hair. Oh my goodness, she was so thrilled. La 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 la. And now she was so happy. She was thrilled. She wanted to go home and show it to her mother. So she said, "Bye, Grandma. Thank you very much." And she ran home. She reached home and two hares looked at her. "Huh? Where did you get so much hair?" And one hare narrated the entire story. Now two hare was very interested. She wanted it too. So while one hare was sleeping, or while all the hare was sleeping, she decided to run and undertake this journey. So she went, "Na na 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 na, I'm going to get hair." She hears a sound. "Sorry, I have no time for you. I'm in pursuit of hair." And she runs. After some time, she hears a cow. "Meh, meh, I'm hungry." "Sorry, I have no time for you. I'm in pursuit of hair. Bye." So she reaches the old woman's house very quickly. She bangs the door. "Grandma, open up. I'm two hares is here." So the grandma says, "Welcome to hares. I was waiting for you. Come, sit down." So she gives the same oil and the same bowl of henna paste to two hare. Now two hare thought, okay, the more I apply, the more my hair will grow. So she dumps the oil on her head. Well, she had only two hairs, so she dumps it on her head. And then she takes the henna paste and dumps the whole, applies the whole paste on her two hair. And then she has a wash and she comes and she says, "La la 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 la, I'm going to get hair. La 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 la, I'm going to get hair." She removes the towel and tuck, tuck. Both hairs fall down. Two hairs is devastated. She runs out of the hut screaming to her mother. And when she reaches home, her mother is shocked. "Baby, what happened to you?" "Mama!" she cries. And now one hare comes and looks at her. One hare is also shocked. "What happened to you? Look at my hair! I lost all my hair! I'm a body! I have no hair!" So two hare looks at her and says, "One hare, whether you have one hair or two hair or no hair, you are still my sister and I love you very much." So after that, one hare and two hare lived happily ever after. Thank you.